Hi friends, I'm Gastro Guru aka Prashant Shukla and welcome to Gastro Guru Kitchen. Today I'm going to make for you a delicious Indian dish that has been served in top-notch restaurants and in Feast for Kings. So the name of the recipe and the dish is chicken kofta curry. So these are meatballs made out of chicken seasoned with onions and garlic and spices, and then they're cooked in a nice rich gravy with spices, and it tastes fantastic. You can enjoy that with a naan bread or with rice, and you will just love that thing. So this dish is awesome. So let's get started. All right, so here I've added about 2 tablespoons of the chickpeas flour or gram flour as they call it in India and for Indian recipes. So I'm going to mix all that up nicely, and then I'm going to let it rest for a couple of minutes and then start making the balls. Alright, so the next step is that I have about 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil, which is hot right now. So to that I'm going to add 1 whole thinly sliced red onion, and we are going to make them crispy, and then we are going to grind them. So here we go. Alright, so our onions are done. They look nice, crispy and golden brown, and so we have taken all the rawness out of the onion, the raw taste. And now with a slotted spoon I'm going to add these in a blender jar. And I don't want too much of the oil that's in here. We're going to use that for the gravy, for the kofta curry, but right now we don't need that much. Okay, let's see. Alright, so now we have most of the onions that we fried in here. And now I'm going to add a cup of half and half, which is thicker than whole milk but not as thick or heavy as heavy cream. Okay. Alright, so we have the fried onions and the half and half in the blender, and now we are going to make it into a paste, like a liquidy paste. Alright, so now our fried onion and half slurry paste is ready, and now what we're going to do is start adding the chicken balls, the chicken koftas, in the hot oil in the saucepan. I just want to kind of brown them a little bit, and then we are going to be adding all the other ingredients. And I don't want to crowd them, so I'm just going to do like 5 at a time. We have about 10. You see what I mean? Want to get them a little bit golden brown on the outside. Alright, so our last chicken kofta has been shallow fried, and then I'm going to just remove it from the saucepan. And there you have it. You see, guys? So now what we're going to do is start building the gravy and the kofta curry, the chicken kofta curry, the gravy in which these chicken balls or koftas will be swimming and cooking. So we already have some oil in here. Then I'm going to add the onion and half and half, kind of like heavy cream but not as thick mixture. Alright, and now I'm going to give it a quick mix so that the mixture gets all blended in with the oil and the flavors from the chicken kofta that we fried a minute ago. Okay, the next thing that's going to go in there is a clove of chopped garlic, and we're going to be cooking this on medium low. Then we have a teaspoon of the cumin coriander powder. So most of these are some of the same ingredients and spices that go into making the chicken kofta. Okay, the next thing that goes in there is about a tablespoon of green chili and ginger paste. Now I'm going to add about a teaspoon of red chili powder. Give it a quick mix because I don't want the dry spices to burn or give it like a burnt flavor. Alright. Next thing I'm going to add is a pinch of turmeric powder. Give it a quick mix. I'm going to add salt. I'm not going to add too much. We can always adjust it a little later. And give it a quick mix. And you can see now that the oil, which is already in the saucepan, is starting to separate from the fried onion and half and half mixture. So at this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some fresh chopped cilantro or coriander leaves for flavor, for some fresh flavor. Again, mix it up quickly. And then the next thing is I'm going to add about a cup, maybe a little less than a cup of tomato sauce. Alright, and then I'm going to mix this up nicely so that the tomato sauce gets blended in. Now you can only imagine, the flavors that you'll be getting from the chicken kofta curry with the tomato sauce, and onions, and half and half cream, bunch of spices, ginger, garlic, green chilies. Oh my goodness, the thought of that is driving me already nuts. All right. So at this point, it's time to add our chicken kofta balls back in the pan. What we're going to do is we're going to cover it and let it simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes until the oil separates from the rest of the sauce, from the gravy or the curry, and then we'll see how that goes. Eventually, at the end, we're going to add a pinch of, or I would say a little more than a pinch of garam masala. Okay, I'm going to also just let the oil get in here. All right. So all the chicken balls, koftas are in there. I'm going to cover it, let it simmer on medium low for about 10-15 minutes, and then we're going to come back. Alright, so chicken kofta curry, chicken meatball curry with all the spices and onions and garlic and all the delicious ingredients that we put in there. It's ready. You can see how awesome it looks. And it's time to plate it now. See that?